Okay, we are going to start the meeting. Can we rise for the Pledge of Allegiance, please? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We have a moment of silence, please. Roll call, Corinne.
Counselor Chamberlain?
Here.
Counselor Heising? Here. Counselor Schneider?
Here.
Counselor Stickley?
Here.
Counselor Tiarina?
Here.
Council President Steers?
Here.
We have 6 members present. We have a quorum.
Okay, thank you. Council has had time to read the very thick packet of minutes that we received for the last meeting and committee of the whole. We have a motion to accept these minutes.
I'd make a motion to accept the minutes as printed, Mayor.
I will second that.
Motion to approve the prior meeting minutes moved by Counselor Stickley and seconded by Counselor Heising. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries.
All right. Next up, we have Crystal Bennett from the Fulton County Veterans Service Officer, and I'd like you to come forward, Crystal. We gotta get rid of these file cabinets. Come on up. Oh, okay. Okay. Council, I was asked to recognize Crystal Bennett, and she is from the Fulton County Veterans Service Office, but the reason that we're honoring her is because she definitely needs to be honored for all of the work that you are doing right now for our veterans. And I have a little blip here that, well, it's a little bit more than a blip, but you're very active, and Fulton County is very, very lucky to have you. So with that, come on over here. Crystal is the service officer for the Fulton County, and her office is located in Wauseon. Crystal assists veterans in filing service-connected disability claims, obtaining benefits relative to any type of vocational training, education benefits, VA home loans, insurance burial benefits, pension benefits, spousal benefits, and anything else to assist our veterans and their families. Her office has been active in pre- and post-deployment seminars to assist veterans and their families during those stressful transition times. Crystal has been recognized as Service Officer of the Year for the state of Ohio and was nominated and recognized by the National Veterans of Foreign Wars Commander-in-Chief for her service to our veterans. On behalf of the City of Wauseon and our many veterans in this community, I wish to thank you for your commitment to those who have served, for those who have fought, to the surviving families of those who have died in defense of this great nation, the United States of America. I am honored. Thank you. Thank you. Would you like to talk a little bit? You can turn around.
Oh, I had a huge.
All right, you can turn around and address
Okay.
council.
Well, here's a generous award I received from the state of Ohio Department of Veteran Services. A member in the audience, Irv Yoder, is the one who nominated me for this award so graciously. Irv is lives here in Wauseon and is a prior Veteran Service Commissioner. Our office is governed by 5 Veteran Service Commissioners, each of which must be a veteran and live in Fulton County. So, good evening, City of Wauseon, Mayor and Council members. Thank you for inviting me tonight. Thank you for honoring me. Again, my name is Crystal Bennett, and I am currently the Fulton County Veteran Service Officer and Director for the Fulton County Veteran Service Office. I've been employed with the Veteran Service Office since 2004. I am an instructor for the Ohio State Association of County Veteran Service Officers and the National Association of County Veteran Service Officers. In my time, I've instructed hundreds, if not thousands, of new county veteran service officers, not only here in the state of Ohio, but across our great nation. Prior to my employment with Veteran Service Office, I worked for Child Support and then Department of Board of MRDD. So both those positions, I think, very much contributed to my position here and my passion to help other veterans. I served myself in the United States Navy from 90 to 94. My first assignment was at Naval Intelligence in Suitland, Maryland, and then I was assigned to the USS L.Y. Spear, which is a ship out of Norfolk. And yes, I did go to sea. A lot of people ask me that. My passion for instructing new service officers stems from my initial visit to a county veteran service office. When I initially went in, as we were told to do so after we discharged from service, I presented them with my discharge. And at that time, all they did was take my discharge and thank me for my service. Most individuals getting out of service have been away from home for a considerable amount of time, are in a rush when they get out, forget what they're supposed to do other than keep their discharge. So when I walked in that door, that's all they did was thank me for my service. And then later on, when I got employed with the position, I found out all the benefits I had missed out on because I was never told that you need to apply for this prior to this time or you're going to lose it. I wasn't aware of VA medical, where I could have gotten medical insurance when I was unemployed or been treated for medically. So that drives my passion and my commitment to our veterans, not only here in Wauseon, but all Fulton County. And I've had several veterans from other states and even a couple from Japan reach out to me to assist them in their benefits. So again, thank you for inviting me here.
Well, thank you for being here for all of the veterans in Fulton County and Wauseon. I even heard from Scott that you do a great job out of when he worked out at the cemetery and making sure that everything was taken care of correctly for our veterans and stuff. And that's a great thing. So thank you very much.
Thank you again for having me.
And the pens and there's information. And we have chip clips yet to go afterwards. So it's like trick or treat for council today. So thank you for all of that as well. Okay. Moving on, we have department head reports. Chief Kessler, you're up first.
It was a busy month, lots of fire prevention. We kind of wrapped it up with trick or treat. We had lots of ghouls and goblins, and donuts and cider went well this year. We put our refurbed engine in service. We're still waiting on a few things, but nothing to keep it out of service. And then this past weekend, our department, along with about 45 other individuals, attended a speaking event by Dr. David Griffin, and that was put in conjunction between the Fulton County Commissioners and the City of Wauseon, and that was a very good day. Dr. Griffin spoke on mental health, and it wasn't just for firemen, it was law enforcement as well. And all in all, it was just a really good day. Other than that, just working with Tom and the mayor on EMS and fire district questions and just kind of moving forward with that.
How many did you say attended that? Some?
45 to 50
Okay.
Where was it hosted at, Chief?
at Crossroads on Leggett. Beautiful facility.
Oh, good. I'm glad that you had some attend. I know that was something that was shot out there early
Yeah.
for attendees, so
Yep.
very much needed. Any other questions for Chief? Okay. Chief Chittenden.
Thursday I forgot to bring a sticker, but I did want to bring that along to show you guys the golf cart registration sticker that we had come up with.
That looks great.
That way
That looks great.
we have years for each year after the renewal that we'll be able to put on over top of it. Kind of like almost like the license plate stickers that we get, so we don't have to issue the full sticker every year. So we got that. We're getting the checklist around, assuming that everything passes. I mean, I know there's still a chance, but assuming everything passes, we'll hopefully then be ready for next year. Hired a new part-time dispatcher, Elizabeth Tyson. She will be starting on Thursday in her training program. Then just want to remind everybody, Christmas for Kids in Fulton County is coming up again this year, December 16th. We've sent out the letters. We're starting to get the applications in. We're starting to get donations in. We'll be ready to roll for that through, that's all the first responders in Fulton County. That's police, fire, state troopers, everything. We have a good turnout for that. We usually meet up here at the fire hall at 9 a.m., have a little get together, registration, just time to kind of chat, and then we, about 9:45, we line up for our parade of lights and sirens out to Walmart and have a good time doing the shopping with the kids.
What day is it?
Saturday, December 16th.
And then where do people go to donate money?
Donations can be sent in to us here at the department. The letters would be out, and if not, we can put them also on our Facebook page. But yeah, we can get those out as well.
Yeah, you guys usually get a great response of applications back as well.
Yeah, we've already started getting applications in and handing those out as well. At the last Fulton County Police Chief meeting, I handed out applications and information to all the police chiefs, and today Brad Croning, our SRO, went to every school in Fulton County and handed out the information for them to be aware as well.
Good. Any other questions?
Do you have a target number in mind that you'd like to serve through that program, or is it based upon funding?
We usually try to do somewhere around 50 kids. We might be able to increase that a little bit. Last year we had a really good turnout of first responders because we try to do it one-on-one. We don't want to bundle up too much, because then you kind of lose a little bit of the experience and getting to talk and know the kids. So we try to shoot for around 50, 55.
Yeah. That's a great turnout. The picture always speaks volumes when you see all those
Definitely.
families. Keith?
Well, leaf pickup is in full swing. Trying to keep our trucks up and running for that. Working with ODOT on a couple of grant projects for next year, the hybrid beacon out at Shoup Avenue, as well as the Oak Street resurfacing. So you'll more than likely see some information on that coming up in the next council meeting. You have a couple of items on the agenda for the first read. We have a ordinance amending 9 through 3.06. That's the county water surcharge, what the county charges their residents outside the city for water that we produce sending to them. So that has already been in place, but we need to update it in our ordinance. So that's why it's in front of you. As well as in the motions in the new business, we have a motion for a reverse covenant. That's for Haas Door, just stating that the city of Wauseon is not going to build anything in the Booth Detention Pond due to the fact that they're expanding and making it into one large structure instead of small structures. It's just a requirement that Wood County has for fire service protection, that we need to just put something in writing stating that we're not going to build there. And as much money as we put into it, I don't think that was going to be a problem. So, and I think that's all I've got, unless anyone has questions.
And that's for the water retention pond area?
Yes. Yes.
So we don't do nothing with it?
No, and literally we can't. We would, if we got rid of it, we would end up being in the same boat we were before it was built, with
Exactly.
a lot of the town flooding when we have the high rainbow events.
I would think it would be something that if they ever did, they would have to rebuild a new retention pond somewhere for the city in that area.
Hard to say where you build it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're running out of ground out there, that's for sure.
Pretty much.
Are they still pushing to do the roundabout? Have you heard any more on that? Out by?
it's still on their docket, I think, for
28?
27, 28.
28,
Their fiscal year's a little weird, so sometime, like June of 27 is their fiscal year. 28.
Oh, okay.
They still trying to get the speed changed out there.
Yes, they are.
Is there any way maybe we could notify residents out there that they might be able to write the state and give their opinions on it?
We're gonna try and get a meeting set up around, somewhere in special grounds to possibly get the state to come down and take a look at what's actually there to show them that it doesn't make sense. Especially if you're gonna put a roundabout in, why raise the speed limit 15 more miles an hour to go into a roundabout? It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
But that's the state, so.
And we're talking about the coming into town is 55.
Yes.
55.
We're looking to match the other side, or somebody's looking to match the other side.
They want to either make it all 50 from the hospital out, or 45 from Leggett Street all the way out. And right now, we don't have a whole lot of accidents, but the ones that we do are usually injury accidents, and rear end ones from people turning at the hospital.
And haven't we had more fender benders out there since it's become more populated with a coffee shop and there's a church, and then they also talked about like the ambulances coming and going. It's a busy area, and,
Yes, it is.
and you have an addition. So it just seems like I'd rather see a 35 both ways. I really would.
I'd like to see a turn lane.
Mm-hmm.
At DN 108? At DN 108 or?
On,
in front of the
all the way
Hospital.
through.
Because now that the roundabout's open in Napoleon, the semis will be taking one way to get.
Yes, that just opened. And it's just so funny because that's open, it's 35 mile an hour, they're coming out of town, 35 mile, why they want to go faster? Just- I know it's a little bit farther out, but we're still, there's business there and things, so, okay.
And the senior center's not open yet.
Not yet.
And that'll be another traffic jam.
So,
Alrighty.
mhm.
Jamie?
Okay, I'm not sure if you read my email this afternoon when I sent the check run report, but the month end for October reports were included with the agenda that came from Corinne. We made that change because of the auditors wanting you guys to recognize that you've received those reports. We thought we'd just include it with the agenda. So as long as I have enough time to get them in before Friday, that's the way we're going to continue to do it. So those reports, the income tax revenue for October is still up 33%, and everything is working within the budget, so we're still working on that. And then I currently am starting to work on the 2024 budget. We tentatively have a finance committee meeting scheduled after the next council meeting, if I can get it completed by then.
Yeah.
If that works out,
Would that
hopefully.
work?
About when is that?
The
Maybe the
20th?
20th.
Okay.
It's the same week as Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I've got that whole week off, so I can come during the day if that helps.
Okay. As long as I can get it done. Still missing a
Will we get, like we have the past couple of years, get it a week ahead of time to study it before we come in?
Yes. Yep, if I can get it.
That's very beneficial, isn't it?
Yeah, it saves a lot of time.
And then I have not heard a final audit yet. It's still with Doug. So as soon as I hear that back, I'm sure you guys will get a copy. And that's all I have tonight.
Any other questions? Tom?
Working on a number of projects, I think, for each of the department heads at this time. Nothing really worth reporting, I think. I do want to just point out, going back to that restrictive covenant, which is the subject of the motion in new business. Just to clarify, it's not a restriction against building, not that it matters, but a building at all on the retention pond property, but just within 60 feet of the edge of the building. And your restrictive covenant draft that you received in your packet indicated 50 feet, and it should have been 60 feet. Not that, again, that's an extra 10 feet. So you should have, I think you just had the first page without the exhibits and stuff, but it indicated 50, the city can't build within 50 feet, but I think what county and the fire guys wanted was 60 feet. in order to allow for enough area to
Get trucks in.
get trucks in and out. So, long story short, the restrictive covenant that you received, it says 50 feet, should be 60 feet. And we'll say that upon your passing it and the mayor and Mr. Wauseon are executing it. Yeah, sorry for that oversight. We got that at the last minute, that change. That's really all. We, our firm enjoyed participating in the trunk or treat. We were able to bring out 3 witches, a chicken, and a dinosaur. And we got lots of compliments on our little fire pit that we had since it was a blizzard.
I cannot believe you. We're all in the snow and the sleet, clink, clink, and look over there, and they're all cozy in the fire.
So we were oscillating between happy Halloween and Merry Christmas.
Yes. It was fun. It was great, and it was a very good turnout for that. I cannot believe how many people were there. So, good stuff. Just blizzard.
So you had some open burning going on?
Oh, yeah.
There was a hot dog on it.
It was
Was the hot dog close to it? Oh, yeah.
It was just illumination. It wasn't real fire.
Oh, say this.
Oh, that. You better get a permit.
You better get a hot dog on it, is what you need.
Oh, boy.
Okay, good. That's
Busted.
funny. All right. Any other law-breaking questions for our lawyer? All right,
We'll pay the fine, don't worry.
Oh, you have no idea what it is yet.
First reading. Under first reading, we have ordinance 2023-5. It's an ordinance amending section 933.06B of the codified ordinances of the City of Ohio. Can we get a first on that?
I will.
Okay.
I will second it, and I just want the public to know that this does not mean we're raising water rates.
No, it is not.
Motion to place ordinance 2023-5 on first reading, moved by Council President Steers and seconded by Councilor Heising. Any discussion? Council President Steers?
Yes.
Councilor Heising?
Yes.
Councilor Chamberlain?
Yes.
Councilor Stickley?
Yes.
Councilor Tiarena?
Yes.
Councilor Schneider?
Yes.
6 yeas, 0 nays, motion carries.
It's okay for you. It's not a contract. It's not.
Yeah, I had a conversation with Keith. I was like,
What's happening?
he was like, no, you're good.
I think
It's not
It's
gonna
not
affect
affecting the
that.
residents.
Right. Well, and, yeah, and this is really the contract, it's more or less that we're acknowledging what they did. Okay, good. All right. Did you read it back?
Yep.
Okay, thank you. Under second reading, ordinance 2023-4 is an ordinance amending section 377 of the codified ordinances of the City of Wauseon.
I'll make that motion.
Sure, why not? I'll second it.
Motion to place ordinance 2023-4 on second reading, moved by Councilor Tiarena and seconded by Councilor Chamberlain. Any discussion? Councilor Tiarena?
Yes.
Councilor Chamberlain?
Yes.
Councilor Heising?
Yes.
Councilor Stickley?
Yes.
Councilor Schneider?
Yes.
Council President Steers?
Yes.
6 yeas, 0 nays, motion carries.
Okay, thank you. We have nothing under third reading, so we'll go under new business. We need a motion to authorize the mayor to execute a restrictive covenant agreeing that the city will not construct a structure on parcel number 06016284-02.000 within 60 feet of the Haas Door building located on parcel number, same number there, owned by Jet Enterprises LLC.
That's actually a different number.
Oh, it is a different number, isn't it?
That's a
Zero,
different
zero,
parcel.
zero, 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 zero.
You might have to start all over again.
No.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Motion to approve what Mayor read. Moved by Councilor Schneider and seconded by Councilor Tiarena. Any discussion? Councilor Schneider?
Yes.
Councilor Tiarena?
Yes.
Council President Steers?
Yes.
Counselor Stickley?
Yes.
Counselor Heising?
Yes.
Counselor Chamberlain?
Yes.
6 yeas, 0 nays, motion carries.
Thank you.
I've got nothing under old business. I guess I need a motion to approve the bills.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Motion to approve and pay the bills as presented, moved by Counselor Schneider and seconded by Counselor Stickley. Any discussion? Counselor Schneider?
Yes.
Counselor Stickley?
Yes.
Counselor Tiarena?
Yes.
Counselor Heising?
Yes.
Counselor Chamberlain?
Yes.
Council President Steers? 6 yeas, 0 nays, motion carries.
Okay, after that, I just need a motion for adjournment.
Yeah.
I will move.
Second.
Motion to adjourn, moved by Counselor Heising and seconded by Counselor Stickley. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion